evening, everybody. Hope you all is doing well today. I myself am doing good. Got a little bit annoyed at the weather being all over the bloody place, but that's the British weather for you. And I found these shiny waltz in Pokemon Legends EA, so yeah, not that bad of a day overall. How is all yous doing today, or did I just ask that? We all know my brain can go full goldfish some days. But hey ho. Let me just double check the mic arm. Yep, mic arm's good. You always want to make sure you got your mic arm screwed on properly. I was only warm in my room at the moment. Could just be humid because, like I said, weather's been all over the place, so it's been raining. We actually had hailstones earlier, because it did this really weird thing where it sort of went sunny, rain, sunny, rain, sunny, rain, and it had been doing this, well, it's been doing this on and off throughout the entire day, and at some point, rather than rain, it was hailstones. Yeah, really weird. Even the British weather, that's a bit spontaneous. Hailstones are not as regular as occurrence as one might think in this country. But that's just kind of how it is. Like I said, Great British weather. Kinda unreliable at best, pain in the arse at worst. But then again, it's kind of been doing that on and off throughout the entire week so far. But I can moan about weather another. We can moan about British weather another time. If my brain could kindly fill in some blanks there, that would be nice. But yeah. So you might notice that, yeah, I am streaming on Wednesday again. It honestly worked out fairly well last week, so I fancy giving Wednesday and Friday streams another shot. And yeah, anywho, for this game-wise, we are going to be finishing off the rest of Astro's Playroom. Well, there isn't too much of a game actually left, if you're looking just to shoot straight to the credits. Let me check the controller battery. Yep, full charge. Okay. Just... there we go. But yeah, last time we started off and did 3 out of the 4 areas. We did CPU jungle first, then we went over to cooling springs, and then SSD speedway. All 100%ed, by the way. Let me grab the capsules. Where's the minigun? Yep, there it is. Okay, that's all. Anywho, like I said, we have one main area left. I'm gonna take my time with this one because this one does trigger the nostalgia button a bit. Mostly because, well, with the artifacts, now as last time, the artifacts were from a particular generation. Like that one was PS4, PS3, PS2. So by process of elimination, this one is the PS1. But yeah, as much as I do love the PS4 and all the games on there, I have equal nostalgia for the PS for the original PlayStation. So let us go into Memory Meadow. Memory Meadow, Gusty Gateway. Not to be confused with either Gateway Galaxy or Gusty Galaxy. Or Gusty Garden Galaxy from Super Mario Galaxy. Yeah, I love the music for this one. Like, the music's very much nostalgia in a bowl. Right? But yeah, as usual, we'll comb everything with a fine-tooth comb and actually get as many coins out of it as we can, because well, we're a bit short on the coin front. That Gachapon has a lot more stuff for us. To a point where we're actually going to need to use a particular coin grinding method to get everything. Ow. You can actually get a trophy from that, like getting plonked on the head by random shit. I'm gonna turn the music down a smidge because it is a bit on the loud side. Okay. Oh, references. That one there before the first Pyro, I think is a reference to a game called Flower? I don't know too much about that one. This one, blatant 8 Escape reference. Remember this one for later actually, because we'll have to come back here later. Medieval reference. I actually did a full-on remake of the original Medieval. I can't remember how many years ago. This bit just reminds me of Warp's Fortress. Yep. Got here. And this should be artifact number 1 for this area. The original PlayStation controller. You can handle this. Yeah, the original PlayStation controller didn't have twin sticks, or sticks at all, or control sticks at all. Which Yeah. Actually, when we find the other variant of what's it, controller, the Ape Escape reference is, well, reference is also going to be relevant too as well. Well, there too as well, cause I believe Ape Escape was kind of made in mind with showing off the dual shock. That's a version of the PS1 controller that does have the sticks. Death Stranding reference. Didn't the new Death Stranding game come out sometime last year? Yeah, because it was up for Game of the Year, but lost out to Clay Obscura. God, what was this one reference to? Tearaway, I think? Which was a Vita game. And... talk. Oh yeah, PlayStation mouse. You'll have a ball of this. Yeah, remember when mice were like this, where they worked by having little trackballs in them? Yeah, it didn't have all the laser bit you do nowadays. This is a reference to some sort of obscure VR Go game or something? I'm unsure. Reference to a game called Echo, I believe? I think they're also the same people that went on to make The Last Guardian, which... I think there's a reference to that in this area as well. Quickly. Oh, gusty bits. Did we get over? Yeah, we got one more. What's it? Oh yeah, that's your Last Guardian reference. Yeah, they had to improvise for Bird. Also, Astro popping up a little umbrella when it's raining, that is fucking adorable. So this first show is apparently a Heavy Rain reference. Only things I know about Heavy Rain is the glitch that allowed you to keep yelling out. Well, that. Right, so he could keep yelling out someone's name even during super serious cutscenes, and that one video where they dubbed one of the cutscenes with TF2 voices. And you have Demo go, "I'm sorry, I'm wasted," with sentence mixing, because sentence mixing makes anything 20 times more funny. Speaking of hailstones, hailstones. Do we grab everything? We grabbed everything. Actually, up here is a reference I actually made a show about one time. Anywho, new mechanic. You're a bowling ball now. Also, can we appreciate that the button here looks like the button to open the disc tray on the original PlayStation? It's very neat. That's a reference to some sort of baseball game. So, the ball power up. You don't actually use it quite the way you think. It's not with the gyro controls. It's actually with the touchpad. Making this one of the few ways I've actually seen between this and PS4, I've actually seen this properly used. You can't jump with this though, so I have to going on these cables. This is the reference I was talking about. This little guy, well, big guy actually, is a reference to a game called Jumping Flash. And it was one of the, like, earliest 3D platformers, I think? Yeah. Which is quite something. Wait. Why does it look like he has an arse? Okay, I know those are supposed to look like sort of the top of the leg joints, but that just straight up looks like an arse. Anywho. I have to concentrate a little bit on this. Let's see. Another artifact. Memory cards. Yep. Oh, you need a bit of speed to knock into the bowling pins. Not that much speed, ironically. And there's the other artifact. Comes coated in mysterious black ooze. And yeah, the PlayStation had a inbuilt CD player in it. I can never remember if I expanded that functionality to allow you to, like, straight up play DVDs on it. Yep. Okay. To get the last puzzle piece here, you want to go on the right side. And I nearly fucked that up anyway. Okay. Electro Cloud. Oh yeah, the previous area was called Fast Lane Fields. Don't laugh, like... Don't laugh, I already need a pee. And in that case... yeah, I'm gonna... have a pee and get a water ball. I forgot to do that as well. Be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Just... There we go. Anywho, sorry about that. Anywho. Memory Middle Electro Cloud. I especially like the music in this area. So we are going to slow right down so we can enjoy it. Oh shit. Those ones disappear if you stay on them too long, so... Move us, pass us one on those. Yeah, this is probably my favourite area in the game now I think about it. Whilst I do like Cooling Spring, well, all the other areas too. I especially love this one. I know. It does hit that nostalgic sweet spot. Whoops. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, checkpoint right here anyway. Reference to something? Ghost of Tsushima, I believe? I think. Yote's the second one, I believe. Oops. I did it again. I'm a dumbass. I'm sorry, you're supposed to be good at 3D platformers, not fail basic sodding platforming challenges. That's the only thing I do worry about a little bit, once we go into Astro is some of the, platforming challenges in that one are outright fucking devious. Like, and not the fun kind of devious either, like the evil kind of devious. Oh yeah, I forgot about those things. PS1 LCD monitor. So you could kind of play it without needing to have a TV. That was only for the PS1. So there's a difference between PlayStation and PS1. The PS1 was just a smaller PlayStation. We actually had one. Like, we got it way after... Yeah, we got it sometime after we got rid of our PlayStation. And we only ever used it for dance mat games. You know, dance... I think it was one of the Dance Dance Revolution games. Okay, is this where the music changes? Yes, it is. And it's all badass, man. This guy. Infamous reference. I believe the protagonist of the first two Infamous games was called Delson. No, that's Coma Gra. That's his name. Delton Roll is the protagonist of the third one, Infamous Second Son. Because I think in the good ending, which was the canon one, they like hold off in the end of the second Infamous game. Ready? Okay, can somebody answer what this is a reference to? Because I can't think of what it is for the life of me. Like, all my knowledge is like PlayStation 1 type stuff. And maybe some select franchises of the PS2, PS3 era. Oh, PlayStation mode tab. Most fun you can have with a right angle. Okay, so this thing. So the original PlayStation only had 2 controller ports. If I had to make a guess, there are some PlayStation games that allowed you to play 4-player, and this is how you would do it. You'd plug this thing in and then plug in 4 controllers. The interesting thing about there's also 4 memory card slots too. Yeah, that's what PlayStation 1 controller ports actually look like. Yeah. Trying to think. I think the Nintendo 64 ones were around the controller ports for those. Yeah, they can catch them on way up. Yep. And that's all. Everything in this area. Yeah, we're getting through this actually surprisingly quick. Because probably isn't going to be the longest in the world. I did say we didn't have much game left last time. You can easily you can skip this guy. You can easily complete Astro's Playroom in like 3 to 4 hours easily. Sometimes that's what I end up doing on the weekend, just just do a full playthrough of it over the course of like 4 hours or so. Hence why I'm trying to slow down a little bit, because we got through a lot last time. Oh shit. This. That just nets you more coins. Oop. Stop. Yeah, that's why I'm trying to bring this place out for every coin it's got. Yeah. Because to get all the artifacts, we need every coin we can get. Up. No, stop. Now we're dealing with no barriers, Playroom physics and ice physics all at the same time. Fun. We're actually already nearly done with this. Yeah, something tells me I should have literally split it down middle last time. Because, wow, we got through this quick. So a good chunk of this stream might end up being coin grinding. There we go. DualShock controller. Those apes can't escape now. Yeah, this is literally, well, it mentions Ape Escape because, like I said, Ape Escape was sort of the showcase for the DualShock controller. Because, god, how did Ape Escape work? I know you had the gadgets on the face buttons. And I think with one of the sticks, you actually use that to attack. Well, use your gadget. I think the other one was a camera, and you still use the D-pad to move about. I think. I never actually played any Ape Escape games. Weirdly enough. Yeah, just because I know a lot about particular games don't mean I actually played any of them. That just means I have way too much time in my hands. The power of being unemployed, or I suppose in my instance working for myself. Ah, Pocket Station. So, the thing you saw in the PlayStation Labo area was based on one of these. Pocket Station. Big in Japan. I do not know if we ever got these things. Or if they're an instance of a Japan exclusive peripheral. You know, like the Satellaview and that sort of thing for SNES. I'm being very quiet here because this sound was essentially this startup sequence was basically my childhood. Oh yeah, these two little guys have to do with the Pocket Station. You might notice, if you play PlayStation All-Stars Brawl, I think it was called, you might recognize those little guys. I think, were they on base game or were they DLC? I can't remember. But they were in, well, the white one was. I cannot remember what these two are called for the life of me, but they existed. Yeah. I have fond memories of a PlayStation, mainly with stuff like Micro Machines V3, the original Rayman, though we could never really get past the first area. I was like 8. And one of the Gauntlet games, because there was a Gauntlet game on PlayStation. Gauntlet Legends or something like that, I think it was called. Yeah, we never really got that far in that game either, but just because you're bad at a game doesn't mean that you don't have fond memories of it. Because I definitely do. I used to play the wizard in that game quite a bit. Mostly because my favourite colour at the time was yellow. I actually missed out on quite a few PlayStation icons, like... I didn't play any of the original Crash trilogy, not until the Insane trilogy rocked around, but I only got as far as Tribal Fortress. And that's about it. You collect 4 key PlayStation artifacts. Congratulations. Wait, what's that sound? It's coming from a basement or CPU plaza. You better go back and investigate. Yep. Also... oh no, it's this one. Launch! And yeah, it doesn't show where they actually get launched to. Because when you press the thing back, they just magically come back. Where the fuck do they... where the bloody hell do they actually get launched to? No, they disintegrate and undisintegrate. Okay, you do you then, guys. Yeah. So you might notice that there is a thing in the middle that could mysteriously have something on it. I'm trying to procrastinate like crazy because, like, we've literally just finished the 4 main areas and we're not even an hour into the stream. So, yeah. Because, you know, I like keeping the streams a 2.5 hour mark and such. Okay, how is this guy working when he has the VR headset on? Unless he has a VR recreation of his workspace, which, if so, that raises questions. You do you, I guess. There you go. now that area is finally unlocked. You're on a roll. New speedrun challenges are now available from CPU Plaza. Since we have plenty of time left, I think we are gonna cover that. Ooh, diegetic lighting to tell you to go down to the basement. It's actually all cool. This is actually really cool, dark and like this, actually. Yeah, I'm getting there. I love how, even though the CPU's, terrified, if his Mac is glass, he still gets pissed at you. So, yeah, this bit is actually a real deep cut. Go back in time to 1994. And it's not just cause this is when Super Metroid came out. An old demo disc and an old what's it called? Demo 1. Ooh. Suspenseful build-up and stuff. I gotta admit, this place is actually rather eerie. Platforms suspended upon this pitch black void. And to a very blocky area with pixelated textures. And here we actually get some extra hearts. When we take damage, we lose one. And the boss of Astro's, final boss of Astro's mate. The T-Rex tech demo from we fight a tech demo in a tech demo. Yeah, this T-Rex was the original, tech demo they used to charge the original PlayStation. And I bloody love this. Also, the enemies all blocky. It's such a nice... such a cool way of doing it. And it's down. Or is it? Phase 2. It's no longer tech demoing. And it's going all high def. High laser. Yeah, this is why you really don't want to take any hits during the first phase. Because, yeah. Also, cool fact. Shit. Okay, I was able to go. Okay, you better run. Use the trophy? Yeah, sorry. Yeah, go for it. Yanks that high. And he's dead. That ain't gonna be the last we see of that guy, though. Oh, he shows up in Astro Boy in a slightly different form. And yeah, just like that, that's Astro's Playroom. Overall, fun little tech demo. And yeah, I will fully admit, it is one of my guilty pleasure games. Yeah, I never thought I'd say that about a tech demo. This is fun and very chill. Which is why I've probably completed this like multiple times, where I haven't actually completed Astro Bot a single time. Well, let's go that game with the intent of streaming it, so time to actually give it a proper shot this time. It shows that even tech demos can be fun if they're done right. I really hope Astro Bot isn't actually the last we've seen or heard of Team Asobi. Because if Sony plays their cards right, they could actually make Astro into a proper they can make him into a proper mascot for him. And yeah, there are still normal credits on that as well. Hang on, did that just say Sans and Papyrus? That straight up said Sans and Papyrus. I am not having a episode of Studio Friends, and it's like a lot of their other things. What is... Okay, yeah, that's cute. I like the fact that they sort of are saying thanks to the companies whose IPs have made PlayStation what it is now in these credits. Never heard this music before. Yeah. Cute little tech down. You got this far, we give you 10 cool points. Okay, now I want to see what's actually at the end of these credits. Like, they put little messages like that, and the fact that fucking Sans and Papyrus are part of the credits. Oh shit, yeah, that, saying about, their partners and that who IPs got PlayStation this far. One of those was Capcom. And, yeah, this goes on to something I've been wanting to ask you. So, Monster Hunter. I played through Rise and the Sunbreak expansion on stream. I played through Wilds and its tire updates on stream. Since there's like a fairly big lull at the moment, and I am seeing a few people pick up Rise, did you guys want me to actually replay through them on stream at some point? Or don't you guys really mind either way? If so, I'm open to replay through either one or both of them. It would give us some other stuff to maybe flop on for Tuesdays or even Fridays. I know it would be like a playthrough, but with how I play Monster Hunter, it ends up pretty chill anyway. Speaking of Friday, need to think of a game for Friday. I don't know what yet. Maybe Marvel Rivals? Like, the new season starts on Friday. I think. Is that actually Friday our time? Well, UK time. Marvel Rivals season 8 is it? No, it definitely says Friday. Like, I'm mainly interested in the new season because A, I've been playing Marvel Rivals a little bit here and there, and B, I've kind of become a bit of a Vanguard main at the moment. And the new character that's coming out with Season 8 is a Vanguard. Specifically, Devil Dinosaur. Like, that's a bit of a deep cut in itself. And I'm gonna take a guess that, because it also shows Cyclops in the cinematic, and Moon Girl, that's why Devils get involved. So I'm guessing we're likely gonna, for Season 8.5, likely get in Cyclops. Unless it's another Blade situation in which we'll see him like Season 10 or some shit. That's... How long are these credits? Yeah. I think we're just going to skip. Oh yeah, one more thing. So you know how I said there was a suspiciously central spot in PlayStation Lab where stuff could go? Well, let's fill it, shall we? We've covered PlayStation 1, 2, 3 and 4, but why not fill that collection with something a bit more modern? The thing we're playing on right now. Pulse 3D wireless headsets make things sound as 3D as they look. Hello, mushroom guys. HD camera. Camera, more like camera. DualSense wireless controller. It's in your hands now. It quite literally is, because I have two DualSense controllers. The blue one and the white one that came with the PS5. And that's one I'm actually using at the moment. Well, right now. And it's one I used when playing through the game last week. So, it quite literally is in my hands. Yeah, I want to be weird and cute. Back off, I wanted to be weird and cute. I really like this music. I've been saying that a lot, but yeah. This tech demo is a passion project for all things PlayStation. And for video games in general. Between this and Astro, we need more development studios like Team Sobe. PlayStation 5, number 5 is live. That's a reference to a film? I don't know which one. Congratulations, you collected all 5 key PlayStation artifacts, but your search doesn't end here. Can you track down every artifact? And there's actually a secret area too. Specifically for PS5 related stuff. Yeah. This is why a casual playthrough would end. And such. Oh yeah, the model of PS5 shown here is the one with the disc drive, aka the one I actually am playing with on at the moment. I don't actually have these headphones. I do still have PlayStation headphones, but I think they're like third-party PlayStation headphones. I don't know what you'd use the camera for. Maybe voice chat related stuff? There is this secret area down here. Secret labo. And yeah, There's actually a secret area. Mission Room. This was specifically dedicated to the release of Astro. As a countdown timer for the game was here and back. You can actually hear the main theme playing as the background music. And yeah. And when the timer ran out, or counted down, obviously the game came out, and the bots all had a fucking dance party. But the upgrade that brought this area also brought some other stuff. I believe it's where the extra trophy came from. This one. Get a total speedrun time of 7 minutes or under. As it's not actually needed for the platinum. Oh yeah, also these guys are set, so extra 300 coins. I don't know if this will get us the rest of the base game stuff. I usually end up having to grind a couple extra, couple hundred coins. PSP Go, no UMD, OMG. How did this good thing have games stored on it then? Was it just like downloaded or something? Cans. Good PlayStation 4. Slim, I'm guessing. Lost some weight, but none of the magic. It looks exactly the bloody same. Ah, here we go. PS1. Oh, TV console. This is what I was talking about earlier. The one we use for Dance Dance Revolution and Dance Mat. And that's about it. Yeah, we are gonna need to grind out a couple of coins. Actually, grind out a lot of coins. Because once we clear out this one, there's also another set. Damn, that's actually a lot of extra coins we need to get. And that's not even... Congratulations, Sticker. You found every artifact. But yeah, this isn't even including the... bonus artifacts. So, yeah. Okay. I didn't realize... Oh, so the PlayStation 4 I did end up getting was... Well, is actually this one. It is actually the slim one. Whereas this one's like the proper one. Huh. Never realized that. Oh yeah, really cool detail with the DualShock 4 and the DualSense. Some games, the colors it will light up different colors. Like, I know Destiny 2 it does that. Can't think of any other games off the top of my head. Oh yeah. We aren't actually... Well, we're done with sort of the main game stuff. But there's rest of the level stuff, which is quite a few. Couple of dioramas and 6 more. What's it? And then there's the bonus artifacts. Yeah. But there's also some special bots that we can find in each of the levels now. If you want to find these, you definitely want a guide. Because, yeah, it can be a bit of a pain in the ass to actually free them, because they're in like little cages. Anywho, first one is in Render Forest. Yeah, but we're in the first area of a level, with the exception of one in an SSD Speedway. The special bot is hidden and trapped in Render Forest, and find it so riddled to set it free. Or you could actually just look up the... what's it? Also, we'll be coin hunting a little bit. Like I said, we need more coins. And plus... yeah, we still got a fair bit of time. I gotta hit my 2.5 hour quota, lads. Yeah. Anywho. Our first one is here. Yeah, so you're wondering why the bot's trapped in Amat? Well, we free them here. They'll actually show up in Astro Bot once we start that. Basically, a little extra thing to promote it and be like, hey, if you play more of this one, you'll be ready for Astro Bot. That deal. And you're gonna need all the... well, though I don't think Inval will prepare you for some of the challenge levels in that game. Okay. So... aha! So, this clock, you pause it. This opens a... what's it? A clock. And the one you need to put in is, according to the guide, 24th of November 2015. Which, in itself, is a reference to, Bloodborne. It's specifically the date the Old Hunters DLC came out for Bloodborne. Yeah, it makes sense that they would reference a DLC, well, when rescuing a bot from a particular from that Bloodborne DLC, they reference the release date of that Bloodborne DLC. Anywho, next one is SSD Speedway. And it's actually a little ways in and requires a bit of finessing. Send you into the void. Send you into the void. Blow you up. None of these have to do with ball. I'm just trying to grab as many coins still. Okay. I think if you stare off into the abyss. Come on. It is here. It just can be a bit finicky on the activation. Ah, there we go. Right, this one. Right. You need to go into a specific spot and then let the enemies kill you. So you need to actually keep one of the spitter enemies alive. By just running through the area very quickly. And it is right here by the stove. And got saved. And now to actually melt everything down, because it probably is going to give me a crap ton of points. And it's satisfying as all hell to do. Right, next one. Should be warning springs. Yep. To Belt Beach we go. You'll be seeing a lot of this area later. As I think I said it last time, like, you can slide down the slide, get all the coins, and then just teleport back up to the top. And just keep doing that. And you'll actually get a fair amount of coins pretty quickly. Ooh, Alright, this one has a very specific, what's it to it? It's so esoteric, you do need a guide for it. Yep. Oh. One of the guides I use, actually illustrates it the best. I can't remember which one. The IGN one.
Give me a sec. Yep, it's the ID one that explains it best. Okay, from here you have to step on 4 starfish. 4 specific starfish in the correct order. I wish I was kidding. Okay. And it's not that one, it's one under a palm tree. Fuck. Okay, new plan. Kill that fucker first. Okay. Now we can do it. I think it's this one? Yep. Then we come back around here. And there's one here. There we go. Right. Now we got to go the other side to find the steering wheel. There's now a steering wheel hidden somewhere. Under here, under this blue, what's it? And what you need to do is pause again and enter a specific well, you hear that there's now an engine rolling. You have to input a very specific path, right? Which is up here, 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 there. And that's another one. And yeah, that's one for cooling springs. Alright, last one. Okay, this one does take a bit of busy work. I'm remembering what dances are on which buttons. Right, firstly, we actually need to open 2 zip lines. Because we need to carry something over to where the ape escape reference is.
which is one of these throwables. You can see how it has a little net in it. And you can see a little blue bit on it, well, in the clouds. Yeet. And Ape Escape Ape. In front of the Ape Escape reference. Right. Now we need to get on top of here again. Because we need something from up here. From this tree specifically. Because these are extremely esoteric. Right. We need to spin attack the tree. Little banana falls out. Give banana to monkey and then copy the actions it does. Do that all 4 times and monkey. And yeah, that's all the special bots. We won't see those guys again until we get into Astro Bot proper. Yeah. You don't really see too many Easter eggs like that. Well, things like that these days. Like, doing something in one game unlocks it for another. No, it's usually just something as simple as save data. Like with Stories 2 or Stories 3, like Stories 2, because it's on Switch, if you have Res Day on there, you get the Kimura outfit, and the Stories 3, you can get both Varie's outfit and Wild's outfit. If you have the accompanying save data. Yeah. Alright. Would that be enough for that? No, not even close. Oh yeah, I was gonna try and attempt to get the trophy for the speedrun bits. Yes, I'll still use my Destiny 2 profile pic from like years ago at this point. Oh yeah, there are just no ones. Oh yeah. The what's it must be saved per account rather than per save file. Oh yeah, these are little quick little levels you can speedrun. crap. Is that a PNG using them, alright? Yep. I love it. Why, thank you. Made it myself. Blood, sweat, tears, and procrastinating. Lots of bloody procrastinating. Oh really? Yep. Nice. Thank you. What's the trophy actually want us to do? 7 minutes or under? Wow. 7 minutes or under, that's kind of... How many bots have we gathered till now? Just the 4 special bots here. Woohoo. I was on it for that one. But yeah, the only bots I have at the moment are the 4 you get from this game. And Pokebell. Family. That's... Well... Kinda. I have my periods of locking in and... effing everything up. There's not really much fun in between me. Shit! Oh, I almost had it. Like a... I get the feeling this is one that's going to take me a while. And a few attempts. Yeah, I don't think I'm getting that trophy, am I? Yeah, I have like 147 gold and still can't play properly. Fair enough. Ooh. Huh. I didn't do too badly on that one. I bet you can get a better time this one. But I enjoy whenever I play it. At the end of the day, that's all that matters. Back up. Yep. Oh ho ho! I got that too close. Ah. By the way, what else do you play? Like, in what other games you have more interest? Uh, Honestly, I play quite a lot of things, actually. These are the suit ones. Buggered about. Fair enough. That's evil to put in a speed one. What's your favourite games to play? I don't really have favourites per se. Like, because I've played so many games over the years that it's hard to have a favourite. If that makes sense. Shit. Well, I'm more of a Dragon Ball game fan. Ah! Okay, I have actually played a few Dragon Ball games in my, I've actually played a few Dragon Ball games. Oof. I played... My least favourite right now is Sparking Zero. Yeah, I have heard that has some issues. The ones I have played are... Fusions and both Xenoverse games. So you can kind of tell that. Oh, so I am excited for Xenoverse 3 whenever that comes out. Yes, but now they've released a new update with new characters, so all bugs and issues are fixed now, and it's running absolutely perfect now. That's actually fantastic that they've you should give it a try. I'm not actually that into like fighting games actually. Believe it or not. I like Smash Bros and that's about as far as it goes a lot of time. Okay. Yeah, for someone as like I love Smash Bros. Yep. One thing I've always, well, I love about Smash Ultimate is, well, the fact that is very much a love letter to game history and such. Because I'm very much into my video game history. Okay, last one, rolling on. Right. Steady. And there's a dicey bit. Hey, we got the trophy. What's the time then? 6:44.2. Nice. Nice, nice. And now we need to grind for coins, because to get the rest of the stuff in the level, we need good couple of extra coins. Yeah. But yeah, I don't really play fighting games all too much. I think that's probably why I've in terms of Dragon Ball games, I've mainly stuck to the Xenoverse games. Because they're out of the sort of fighting game-ish ones, they're like the least fighting game-ish ones, because they're more like RPG-ish with how you sort of climb for stuff and that. If that makes sense. And Dragon Ball Fusions is an RPG. Yeah, we're looking forward to Xenoverse 3. Right. We've got some time, so I'll use this time to grind for coins. By literally doing this over and over. Yeah, this is actually the most efficient way to grind coins in this game. Because you get like 25 per time you slide down it. And it only takes about 5 seconds to load in. Oh, load back up to the top. And yeah, just kind of go from there. Oh, you also do have a crap ton of treasure boxes, like... and such. But, yeah. Now that I mentioned Xenoverse 3, it kind of reminds me of, like, any bits of bobs I'm particularly looking forward to that's coming out. Let's see. You have the new season Marvel Rivals happening Friday. But I'm not really one to stream Marvel Rivals, so... yeah. Nothing at the moment with Monster Hunter. And that's why I sort of am posing the question if you all wanted me to, like, replay through Wilds or, Rise and Sunbreak type thing. I'll probably stick a poll up, for that up, tomorrow or something. How many coins do we need for getting the well, so tired today after making some character cards for my streamer friends. Oh, okay. Fair enough. As a creative myself, I know that sometimes it can be kind of tiring. Well, mentally tiring sometimes to do art. It's fun to... yep. Hmm. Well, to be fair, I'm not the fastest pixel artist in the world. Nor do I say that my skills are particularly, like, fantastic. But I've also heard the argument that I can be hard myself sometimes. Eh. But yeah. Wanna check some out? No, I'm good for now. Eh. Yeah, we'll grab 600 coins and see how we go from there. Because once you clear out the first lot of wards from the gacha machine, they plonk another set in. I'm sure, but what's the reason though? Uh, hmm. Oh yeah. Hmm. Oh, I only need 300. Well, I'm a donkey. Uh... But yeah, it's more a case of... Not right this second I'm streaming. PlayStation VR2 Sense controller up. That's a weird ass shape for a VR controller. Access controller, games are for everyone. This is cool. Like, it's meant to be like a controller for I think people who only have one functioning hand or something like that? Yeah. The smaller PS5. In about... Okay. Yeah. Do you wonder if I should, think of some toy tags? So that, folks can show me, like, art and that. That's all the murals. Murals done. Only... I do need to pee again real quick. Yeah, I need to pee again. So I'm gonna go have a quick piss, and I'll be right back.
Alrighty, I'm back. What was I saying before? Oh yeah, like, I do wonder if I need like a hashtag on Twitter or something about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's about another 800. Yeah, I do wonder if I need like a Twitter hashtag, so anything, any cool stuff you find that you guys want to show me or something like that, you can like plop it on there or something. But then you think not everyone has Twitter. I'll think of something on that front. I have to have a bit of a think. But right now, we coin grind. You know the funny thing is, I went into the stream being like, yeah, I'm gonna run out of game very, very quickly. But by going for absolutely everything, I've had plenty of games still to churn through. We need to grind about another 800 to 900 coins. And that should definitely get us absolutely everything. And then we can say we've 100% the absolute crap out of this game. Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy how fast this method is for this. But isn't that why we find the crazy effective methods for grinding out certain things? So we can... No, isn't that why we find these... Hang on. Brain, work properly. Yeah. Isn't tedious grinding the reason why we find, the most fast and efficient method to grind said things out? I mean, let's say you're playing Monster Hunter Wilds and you need to grind out, hunter symbols from tempered monsters, but you also need materials from a specific monster. You hunt the tempered version of that specific monster, and you can double up. Yeah, you can tell I've been playing Monster Hunter for over a decade. But yeah, again, maybe put a poll up on Twitter and a YouTube community tab about if you guys want me to replay through Rise or Wilds. Just whilst Wilds is waiting for its Master Rank expansion. Because that is coming down the line, they have said that, but I don't know when they're gonna like reveal it or something like that. When did they actually reveal Worlds itself? Was that like Tokyo Game Show or something like that, or Game Awards? Because I'm thinking like it's I'm thinking that they will reveal it at something like Tokyo Game Show or something.
Because honestly, that's kind of the next closest thing you have to stuff like E3 I'm at. Yeah, now I think about it, there are probably some people nowadays that don't even know what E3 was. E3 was this massive sort of expo on that, and that's where a lot of companies sort of revealed their games I'm at. A lot of the big companies revealed like their game for the year and such. Or they would put all their new announcements there. But they since stopped doing it. I believe they stopped doing it a good number of years ago. Due to the pandemic hitting it hard in terms of attendance records. And E3 never really truly recovered from it. Which kind of sucks that it's no longer a thing, considering, well, obviously there's a good bit of gaming history to do at E3. To console tech demos to games that never really saw the light of day, that were shown off there, and stuff like that. There is a instance of that is of a... Hello, 666. There's an instance of that off the top of my head that my brain is struggling to think of. Oh, yeah, I think there was a GameCube game that was sort of shown off at E3, but never saw the light of day other than that. I think it was a GameCube, like, mainline Kirby game that was sort of shown off, but never saw the light of day. It's a pretty famous example of that, actually. And I think they recycled some aspects into other games, like it was meant to be four-player couch co-op thing, which, yeah, they wouldn't actually tackle until Return to Dreamland. And in that sort of cancelled game, you could also play as enemies, like Kirby enemies. Again, something else that you wouldn't see until the Return to Dreamland trilogy. Specifically, the last one of Return to Dreamland quadrilogy. Star Allies. Ironically, Return to Dreamland is the only one I haven't actually finished a playthrough of that quadrilogy. And by that, I mean the Switch version of it. Return to Dreamland Deluxe. I know. I just never actually got that far into it. I suppose I have to put that on the personal backlog at some point. To play in my own time. I think I did stream Forbidden Land at some point, but I think that was like ages ago, and I've like since prohibited those VODs or something. No. Trying to break the habit of, like, when I replay a game, privating the old rods. Yep, I have done this perfectly. PlayStation 5 Pro, performance or quality mode? Why not both? At a stupidly high price tag. DualSense Edge controller has a reputation for being changeable. Really? Is parts of it changeable? I mean, I don't see too much of a difference in it. Well, Pulse Explore wireless earbuds. Your new best buds. I'm more of an earbuds guy. I prefer headphones. As for main VR headsets, a stylish piece of headwear. Ah, PlayStation Portal Remote Player, normal final TV. I think how this works is that you link it up to your PS5 and it just gives you a smaller screen to play it on. It is not exactly like the Switch. Pulse Elite Wireless Headphones, a sound investment. Microphone. And the left VR2 Sense controller. Absolutely gripping. And I believe that is now absolutely everything. Yep, it just does the... What's it? And then just boots us out. So, yeah, we now have absolutely everything. Or the normal Labo, and the secret one. Nice. Ooh, that extends out. And yeah, we have properly 100% of this game. Okay, now. I've never 100%ed it to quite that bloody degree. Oh, I haven't completed this game to quite this degree before. Feels really sodding weird. But yeah. Suppose now would have to actually go on to Astro now. You know, it's always a weird feeling when you finish a game.
Like, you feel a sense of elation that, yeah, you finally gone through it. And that's immediately followed up by the sense of dread of being like, oh god, I now need to find a new game to play to fixate over for the next 3 months. Or, oh god, I need to find a new game to stream. But, well, not so much in this case, because we know what we're going on to next in terms of modernish game streams. That being the sequel to this tech demo, Astrobot, a game that won Game of the Year in 2024. Well, I'm half tempted to do what we actually do with have been doing with Saturday streams, and sort of alternate between 2 different games. Yeah. But for now, I think I'm gonna put a pin in the game there for today, and call this little playthrough complete. Someone remind me to actually put them in a playlist. And again, I might just have this and the Astrobot streams in one big playlist. But anywho, let us go back to the Zapsu screen for 10 minutes. 10 or so minutes. And yeah, just relax. And decompress. Well, not that we really need to decompress from Astro's Playroom. It's a fairly chill game, if that makes sense. Yeah, it was a very chill game. In the sense that it's very... I know, I'd actually say it's incredibly stress-free. Does that make sense? I wonder if that's why... Yeah, I wonder if that's why it's like one of my guilty pleasure I come back to every so often kind of games. Because of the fact that it's sort of incredibly calming in that. And honestly, sometimes we do need games like that. Games that are... that just relax you. Or take your mind off particular things. Because, stressing out about things all the time can't be healthy for you. We all need a bit of time off to relax and decompress. I would definitely say in this day and age, like, relaxing and taking care of one's mental health is actually incredibly important. Though sometimes I do feel like I lounge about a bit too much. But, it just kind of feels like that because I'm technically unemployed, technically self-employed. I don't know. It's a really weird situation. But I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. Yeah, I am. Yeah, well, that was a nice stream. Nice chill ones. Nice chill one for the middle of a week. And such. That's, yeah. Like I said, like, about 5 minutes ago, we will be going on to Astro. More than likely next week. Like, next, one-ish game stream. aka Wednesday. Yeah, for anyone who's new here, I sort of delegate different days to different types of games, if that makes sense. Like, Wednesdays is modern-ish game streams. This is where I play the more modern stuff and such. Fridays is the chill, anything goes kind of stream day. Basically, anything can really go here, from online games to just chill grinding in something like Warframe or something. And Saturdays are... It's a bit of a mouthful. Retro, indie, old, odds, and ends stream day. Basically, any retro games or games primarily from previous generations, like retro or old. Indie games fall into this slot, and maybe some that aren't from maybe big companies and that aren't indie, but well, no, aren't like too old, but just kind of odd and flew under the radar type thing. And such. Actually, since I'm talking about what I usually stream particular days, I might as well go over schedule. This one's the correct one? Yeah. So today we did Astro's Playroom, finished that off, like, completely. And we'll probably go into Astro Bot next week. Friday, not sure what we'll actually be doing that day. Haven't decided yet. So, I keep mentioning about potentially asking you guys if you wouldn't mind me replaying through either Monster Hunter Rise or including its expansion or Monster Hunter Wilds and its title updates, just because we haven't heard anything about Wilds Master Rank expansion, just to kind of, whilst there's a bit of a steal in Monster Hunter, in new Monster Hunter content at the moment. And Saturday, we are going to be doing the indie game side of it, things, and playing more Mouse PI for Hire. And I think last time I got to a bit where we were about to go to a dock or something, or we're about to ask Tammy about a dock or something. Hmm. I don't know. But yeah, that is the schedule. Just wanted to go over it real quick, since we're already talking about what I usually... how I split things up over a week anyway. But yeah. Well, so I do pretty much play a bit of everything. I sort of do that to sort of focus my content a little bit, if it makes sense. But, yeah. Oh yeah, tweet from last week. So last week I actually hit 150 subscribers. I waited until Sunday to actually, well, confirm it, just to let the dust settle before really confirming it. And yeah, we've hit 150 subscribers. Thank you everybody for all the support. And now, I suppose we'll have to see about pumping that number higher now, shouldn't we? And yeah. And for all the folks on the YouTube side, I do also have a Twitch as well. Content's no different to on here, actually, because I actually multi-stream to both. It makes life a lot easier, if I'm honest. I mean, I got get use out of that Prism Live Studio Plus subscription somehow, you know? To be fair, that's the whole reason why I was drawn to the streaming software in the first place, because it had multi-streaming. It used to be free multi-streaming, but then they had to, like... then they put it on the subscription bit, because they needed to make their money somehow. But, I suppose that's the thing about having a running free software like that. You gotta make your money somehow. But yeah, it's good software, so I don't mind actually paying for a subscription. And such. If that makes sense. Yeah, I'm kind of out of things to think about. Well, to talk about, actually. Well, it's been about 2.5 hours, so I might wrap up in a sec then, in that case. Again, for anyone who is new here, because seeing a lot of new faces at the moment, I've already gone over what days I usually streaming at the moment, which is Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. I usually start about 7:30 PM UK time, aka GMT +1 at the moment. And I usually go for about 2.5-3 hours.
So nice sort of bite-sized streams I'm at. Oh, actually, I say bite-sized stream, but does seem like for some people it is their usual stream length as well. But everyone does things differently. But yeah. Yeah, just wanted to give new folks the complete rundown, because I over-explained bloody everything. But yeah. Anywho, I think I'm gonna actually end things there for today. So as always, thank you all for popping in and hanging out. Very much appreciate it when you do. I hope you'll have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you Friday. Alrighty. Stay safe, everybody. See you Friday, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Good night.